Hey everybody, it is Detailing After Dark, Alaska edition. This is your boy Norman with Twisted Auto Detail. So I'm trying to do better about these videos. I have on my second screen walkthrough basically to make sure I stay on topic and not to drift off. Um, Tonight we're talking about artillery fungus. What is it? What is it called? A shotgun artillery moss or shotgun moss. Shotgun fungus, artillery fungus. It has many names, but everybody knows it. If you've ever dealt with it, you know you have, and if you haven't, then you're about to learn a lot here. Because we're talking about artillery moss. Real name is artillery fungus. One of the most annoying. It is. I just did a car today for somebody. It was a pain in the butt, and it was just an exterior, and the exterior took me roughly about three and a half hours, just to get it all off, buff the car, stuff like that. So we're gonna walk through about all that today. Um, it does do paint damage. If you do not get it off as fast as possible, uh, it will cling to the clear coat of your car. And once you get it off, your car's gonna look spotted, almost like as if you had to deal with acid rain kind of thing. Um, let's see. Let's go into it. What is artillery fungus? It looks like you don't normally see it, but it's no. So it's a wood decaying fungus. It lives in mulch, damp landscaping, shaded areas. And I know a lot of people deal with mulch and wet landscaping with mulch. And with that, you get these little white, weird looking little burst things. And what they do is they fill up. Uh, those little balls fill up with water because they already have the seeds in them, and they fill up and literally burst. Crazy part is these can go up to 20 feet away. I didn't even know that till I really started digging into it. Um, and I guess they are attracted to light colored surfaces. So they point towards the sun, they'll point towards a house, they'll point towards glass, like they know. I don't know. It's weird. That's what I read a couple of things in here. That's something new that I learned. Um, Apparently they can't handle above 78 degrees or however that measures. Um, Wintertime, they're usually spring and fall. I guess when it's really wet. So you have that as the thing. First, they're super hard shelled. It's I'm gonna compare it to a bed bug kind of like casing, which I could be wrong. So don't quote me on that, but it's just like so much. They're saying hot soapy water, using bleach water is the next step for non-porous surfaces to make sure the surface get damaged by the bleach. Pressure, power washing, strong time should only be applied on surface on porous surface such as wood siding. You may not be able to remove more and top layer of spores. How to prevent wood chips? There it goes. Mostly in wood chips. Using a different mulch is the best way to prevent this. That's why a lot of people, if you like wood chips, like you like the reds, browns, or blacks, whatever, use the rubberized ones. That way they're not actual wood, so it should uh, make this a non-issue going into the later times. They're saying start from scratch if you can't remove it, stuff like that. Uh, yeah, safely in trash. Don't compost it or damp. Dump it in your yard as the fungus can spread. Yeah, see, non-organic material to cover unpleasant areas such as stone or gravel. Okay, so there you go. Uh, what does it look like? It looks like these white dots. I chose a white car in this picture. Uh, Sometimes it could be animal poop or stuff like that, but well, not animal, but like insect poop. But it's a very different as to uh, that. Um, here, yeah, it clings to everything: houses, vinyl, wood, clear coat on cars. Like it does not stick to stuff. I had to use a plastic razor blade after washing with two different chemicals. And why do I say it damages cars? Perfect example. It's like asphalt, tar. It's a natural resin, reflective black shell. They bond to your clear. They're actually oh, they bond to your clear coat stronger than tar or sap. If someone scratches them, they scratch the paint deeply. If you try to scrub these off, you're gonna damage your paint. Like that's how resilient these spores are. Yep. And they can, as I said, they can leave etching rings if they sit too long and break and bake into the clear. So if you get these in the middle of summer, you got, I'm gonna give you 2 to 3 days, um, max before that's the damage is done. You leave artillery fungus on paint, some bakes it in a clear coat. Yep, the shell becomes harder as sunlight keeps drying it out. Removal is riskier as time goes on. And I did do polishing. No, I did compounding. Or the longer you leave it, permanently stained. Basically sand your car, repaint it. Can you do this at home? Sure. But, you know, it's risky. I mean, I just told you, you can scratch your paint, uh, use your fingernails, use magic eraser, scrubbing with pressure, use acetone or WD-40, letting chemicals dry on the paint, using razor blades. You can try the gentler approach by, getting your own plastic razor, stuff like that. But 99% of the time, I would suggest going to a professional detailer, even if it's not me. We have all the tar removers. We actually have the clay bars. We have the compound and polishing pads to get this done. I'll go through a quick walkthrough of what I did just to show you how intensive this is. I have a detergent for exterior cars, and this specific one's a 1.25 gallon, 1.25 gallon, and it's $80, $87, $90 pretty much. I did a 4 to 1. So with my foam cannon, and I use hot water in my foam cannon, make sure the detergent active and has a high, just it's just super active. I can't really use a better phrase. That way, it's just actively exploding with the foam on top of the car, and then with that,